All right, guys, we are back for round three of our Hour of Devastation draft. We're playing white green, I guess, Exert. We're playing the archetype. Appeal to Authority has been fantastic for us. We're on the draw again. Risky keep here, because I only have white mana, but I have 3 turns to draw green for Harrier Naga, and I have Fanbearer to kind of keep things rolling if I don't draw my lands. Plus, Dauntless Haven on turn 3 is pretty good. Not bad with Fanbearer, but not something you really want to be doing in the early game. So we're going to keep. And we'll see how this goes against my Merfolk opponent. Red deck it is. I love red decks in this format. We're going to go ahead and play Fanbearer. And give it 2 more turns here. Probably cycle Jeru's Renunciation. I don't care too much if that attacks me. Green? Not quite. So, question here, this is pretty low impact right now. I like the idea of cycling it, but I don't have a lot of reason to do that on my turn. Well, I also don't need to cycle it. I would like to have a different card in its place, but I don't necessarily need to do that at the moment. This is also not the typical card you see out of red-black. It's not an aggro card, it's a defensive card. This is the guy I gave the Scorpion God to, isn't it? Wouldn't that be something? I'm not going to cycle it, which means I should have tapped, but oh well. Let's go ahead and attack for 1, because I'm tapping out for Dauntless Haven. And get some flying damage going. My opponent not having anything on 3 is good. I don't think they have open fire in hand, otherwise they probably would have used it on the Haven on end of turn. Tapping out for a 4-track. Just snap tapping it. Snap it. Now we'll... okay, could be worse, but card's still good. Didn't attack with the rat. That's bizarre. Okay, now we cycle this. Hope to hit a green source. Okay, well, we hit a green source. We hold up Fanbearer. It's just a free attack. This card's great. It just basically has Vigilance when it's the only thing attacking. I find it really odd that my opponent didn't attack with the Ruin Rat. Didn't have mana open. Maybe they don't want me to attack with Fanbearer. But Fanbearer is definitely tapping down Frontline Devastator. And see what the follow-up is. Now they attack with the rat. Oh, now you attack with the... Yeah. 18. Alright, you got another big play to follow up with. Alright, they are curving out hard. Scrounger of Souls. Scrounger of Souls. Good card. What are there chances I can get my opponent with this? If I had a 2-drop, I could hold up Fanbearer, but I don't. Actually, it's a free attack too, right? Block, block, block. Yeah. Alright, I got to get the lifelinker off the board, though. And using that while they're tapped out is great. I just traded my 2-drop for their 5-drop lifelink. They actually went up in life, but so be it. I get to tap down Devastator here. Just hope my opponent doesn't keep slamming like big fatties on the board. Okay, 4-drop, 5-drop. Got another 4-drop. Okay, Hyena Pack's beatable. It's good. My creatures are gonna be a little bit behind here. Okay, and was hoping to hit mana there. Just a glut of 3-drops here. Camel's probably the best one to play. Although Sidewinder trades for Hyena Pack, I think I want to get the Devastator off the board. Not having a land there is pretty bad for me because I'm going to have to play something out. Yeah, I'm going to fall behind and my opponent keeps adding to the board here. But I think my best play is the Camel. Sidewinder Naga can trade for this at any time, and I want to get Devastator off the board if possible. So that'll be that. If we hit Aven, that's going to be good. Another land would be great. Can help us stabilize in a game with open fire. You're going to kill my camel? I would not appreciate that. Oh, that's so bad for me. Okay, that's very bad for me. Whew. All right, now what are the chances my opponent has? They're pretty high, but I have to get this lifelink off board. So I'm thinking about trying to trade both my guys for his. I take 2, 3, 4, 5. My opponent gains 4, possibly 5 mana. I don't think they have a removal spell in hand, but they could have a pump spell. Ugh. Cartouche is so good. I hate trading Fan Barrel like this too, but we will do what we have to do. If this works, that's fine. Like, we're not dead. But if they have a trick in hand, I'm pretty far behind. Dang, they have some. Oh no, they're just pumping. Okay. That gains them more life off lifelink. So they go up to 21. I do gain the 3 life from lifelink, which is fine. All right, that's not a great draw. It will be if I draw a land. But now we're gonna play something that can potentially trade for Hyena Pack, and we're gonna pass again. Do know our opponent doesn't currently have removal in hand unless they just drew it. Another Cartouche would be bonkers. Puncture and Blow? Ooh, Venom. I think I actually want to, I could go down to take 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, down to 8 here. I just want to discard a card that's not going to be relevant and not take extra 3 damage. I don't think Watchful Naga is going to do too much for me in the course of this game. Alright, opponent's got a very good red-black deck. And that Ruin Rat's going to get in there for a little. Alright, 1 left in hand. We can fight through that, but we really have to hit a land. I'm going to play out 2 guys here. We need our opponent to brick, and we need to hit our 5th land. We're just not getting it. Cycled a desert. Alright, do I double block Hyena Pack? That feels terrible, right? Alright, I like the idea of just blocking the rat, and then potentially double blocking this next turn. Opponent plays something big. It's not going to be great for me, though, but I have to start doing something. Could also just not block at all. See what our opponent exiles. Now, this is the type of match where Appeal to Authority is not going to be as good because I'm going to have to do a lot of blocking. I'm not going to be able to build up as big of a board. Ugh, more stuff. Curse Minotaur. God, that's like the worst thing, too. Another creature? You had 2 in hand? Oh, he cycled into 1 and drew another one. Alright, so it might be too late for my bird friend. Maybe not, but let's see. Do what we can do. No attack with that. That's intriguing. These are both 3 power guys. I think I have to get the Menace guy off board. I'm trading my 5 mana guy for his little 3 mana dude, but again, we're in pretty bad spot, so. Alright, that does let me play 2 creatures this turn. In fact, that's not a bad draw at all. I'm going to do my best to make sure that survives. Devoted Cropmate could currently get back. Oh, he got rid of Fanbearer. Let's play the 3/3 and try to crawl our way into this. Opponent's so far ahead. Do have 2 cards in hand. Five, Gorybringer. Okay. Well, now we're just gonna lose. Not even close at this point. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In fact, no, I'm not dead this turn, but God, that's annoying. Can't do anything about it. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If I block there, double block. Wow, this just lined up perfectly for my opponent. There's nothing I can do. Not gonna be able to draw out of this next turn. So take 6 and get rid of this. I don't even know what I could draw. Maybe the indestructible flyer is what I want. I think maybe we had a better shot if I had drawn my 5th land on time. Sifter Worm. Get one more shot here. I have to block though and go down to 1, so even Ambuscade's not going to do it for me. Yo. Okay. Yeah, my opponent's deck's just going to curb stomp mine. Wait, okay. I think maybe I want this, which means I probably want the 7th land. Didn't see any. Well, my opponent has Torment of Scarabs, but I don't know. Maybe I don't want to bring in another 7-drop. Maybe Sifter Worm's already good enough. Haze of Pollen, is that a thing I want? Probably not. Spidery Grasp, maybe. Seraph, Disposal Mummy? I don't think that's going to do it. Definitely want this Camel more than just the average 3-drop creature. So it is annoying that it dies to Magma Spray, but what can you do about that? Jera's Renunciation is not going to be as good against this opponent. And this is the type of match where I would consider bringing in Unquenchable Thirst. Yeah, I don't think adding the other 7-drop in a land is really doing too much to my deck, even though I think that card's quite good against them. What? Did I add a 2nd card to my deck? I added Spidery Grasp and Solitary Camel. So yeah, I need to get rid of something else. I didn't see a lot of combat tricks out of my opponent. Sunset Pyramid? No. I like these. Catcher's Attendant. Cropmate. Naga's fine. Serpapard seems decent. Maybe I just don't want Spidery Grasp because I already have Gift of Strength and I don't want to get flooded on combat tricks. That seems fair. Let's go and cut the Spidery Grasp and just not play it. Alright. We gotta just hope to draw better than my opponent. Jeez, Glorybringer is really over the top. I was possibly crawling back into that match. And then they drew Magma Spray too, so. Alright, we have all our colors. Unfortunately, we can't cast most of our cards, but we will keep this. Start off with the Desert. Opponent goes down to 6. Okay. Alright, we'll start by cycling Catcher's Attendant. Unless we draw a 2-drop. But, not quite. Alright, go for it, buddy. Well, it doesn't look like my opponent has a 2-drop either. Didn't actually see a lot out of them. Alright, Bitterblade Warrior. God, we want to hit our land drops, not 5/6s. Let's play something that doesn't die to Magma Spray. Amit Eternal, you gotta be kidding me, man. You gotta be kidding me. And I'm just not gonna be able to cast enough spells to deal with that. So it's gonna be pretty much a permanent 5/5. Oh my god. And I missed a land drop, so I can't cast multiple spells to try and shrink it down. This card probably just won my opponent the game on its own. I would need Ambuscade right now to deal with it. We're going to get down a 3-2, I think. God, that is brutal. I'm not going to be able to race that card. I mean, I could go for a double block here and just get destroyed. Lose 3 life and get blown out by a combat trick? No, you can attack me. You can be a 5/5, my friend. Maybe it's worth just going into this so I can shrink this down to a 3/3 and get in a bunch of damage. Nothing. Alright, so you have Torment in your hand? Is that what you're telling me? Is that what you're laying down, buddy? God, not hitting lands is terrible here. Let's see if he probably has Torment. He just didn't do anything. That can't be right. Cartouche. He has Cartouche in his deck too. God, this is awful. I mean, if he has Stone Cold Nothing, that's something, right? Nothing is something. Okay, he does have Torment of Venom, which is interesting. If he was killing something else, I would discard. That's smart of him to do that on the 3/2. Can't really afford to lose 3 life, can I? I don't think I'm going to get through this Hippo either, so let's go and discard the Hippo. No Cartouche, no Cartouche, no Cartouche. God, I hate you so much. Wait, jeez. Ugh, come on. Perfect draws against me, too. This card is so good on turn 3. If I had Ambuscade, it would have worked, but I don't have Ambuscade. Now I'm going to get hit for 5. It's going to be a 6/6 lifelink, and he's going to be at a high enough life total that I can't even deal with it. It's going to be impossible for me to deal with. I need like a Desert's Hold or something to even attempt to deal with it. And I'm choked on green mana. So I'm going to get hit for another 5, but I mean, my best bet is to double block and hope he has nothing. That's the only thing I can hope for, is to play this, shrink it down to a 5/5, double block, and hope he has Stone Cold Nothing with 4 cards in his hand. Because attacking means I'm putting him down to 16, but he's just going to gain 6 back. Yeah, if he attacks, I double block and get blown out by whatever it is. That's all I can really do, though. One thing I could do is hope to draw Ambuscade, attack and give this Death Touch, and then shoot it off with Bitterblade, but it's asking quite a bit. Even then, his life total is so much higher than mine. He's just thinking, like, do I play Glorybringer here? Do I just destroy my opponent? I wasn't beating this. I mean, I can still draw Ambuscade, but that's pretty much it. I can't race this. Card is super powerful. Ambuscade now or bust. Watchful Naga. I can just keep blocking over and over, but what does that do for me? I'm just giving him enough time to draw more bombs. And even this can't double block. Serpapard would have been fine. My opponent's deck is good. It's just black bombs plus removal. I'll take it down to 1. Opponent at 29. Gross. What else you got? This was just bad. But this is where you see me not having removal is hurting me. Like a compulsory rest or something along those lines would have been perfect. Now my Ambuscade doesn't even do it because I have to attack, and this has Menace. I can block, block, block. I can't even do that. Cycle. See what we got. Compulsory rest would be fine, but I don't have one in my deck. Play that. Let's just do anything. I guess I can attack and exert. Alright. Good job. I got beat by total bombs, but that's what happens, right? Kind of sad. I thought my deck was very good, but I didn't have removal to back it up, and it's one thing I mentioned. I didn't have a lot of chances to get removal either. I think I passed 1 compulsory rest, but didn't see even like Sandblast or anything. But my opponent having the Cartouche there was solid because I maybe could have raced him having that authority in hand, but he had lots of removal to back it up. He had a Glorybringer in his deck. Very hard for me to beat him, especially having that card on turn 3. So it's a bomb. It's definitely a bomb. But anyway, that's the matches. Hope you guys enjoyed. I enjoyed my deck quite a bit, and I hope it showed you how powerful Appeal to Authority is. Very strong in a green-white deck. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for